Rusted Moss is a fast-paced metroidvania with fun gameplay, innovative level design and great exploration, but the story didn't manage to grab me sadly. You play as Fern, a grappling hook and gun expert who's right in the middle of this conflict between humans and fairies. Both sides have valid points, but it's up to Fern to choose which side she is on. There are 4 different endings, so you can probably guess there are many ways the story can go, but not every ending is unlocked straight away. I really like it when games have multiple endings. It makes for some great replayability. But in my opinion, it's a shame this story is told to you through a lot of text and optional abandoned computer stations. It makes it less engaging, and that's why the story didn't manage to grab me. What did manage to grab me was the gameplay. The grappling hook physics combined with the gunplay was really enjoyable, and the same goes for the level design. There are many areas with fun gimmicks and crazy platform sections. They aren't always easy, but they are well designed and the grappling hook is implemented in very creative ways. Of course, you can use it as a way to travel faster. But you can also use it as a way to fling yourself up or to give yourself a ride by grabbing something. I must admit, I used the grappling hook and its physics a lot less when I unlocked the rocket launcher. The rocket launcher is a great way to boost yourself up a platform in an instant, or to just make big jumps in general. Using it felt a bit like cheating, but I think it's intentional, because there are areas you can't reach without a well-placed rocket jump. I also loved the exploration in this game. Backtracking isn't that time consuming and there are a lot of optional challenges for you to complete or items for you to find. Like these climb challenges that will reward you with a new trinket, or these optional platform challenges that will reward you with a health or mana upgrade. Many trinkets or other items are also just scattered all over the map, and finding them will sometimes be a challenge, but it never felt like a waste of time. There is a lot you can miss if you just go for the default ending, so my advice would be to try to explore the map as much as you can, especially if you are interested in the story. The bosses are a mixed bag for me. I really enjoyed the design of the first few bosses. They aren't too difficult and they teach you the basic mechanics of this game very nicely. It's just you dodging all the attacks and shooting the bosses in the face. But later bosses have this tendency to have unfair battle arenas, and to make it even worse, some of them are invincible, but to harm them you have to destroy other creatures or things. I'm not the biggest fan of these kind of boss fights, because I'm not learning the attack patterns. All I'm doing is just watching my step, searching for these things to shoot and occasionally dodge a random attack. I really enjoy 1 versus 1 fights, just you against the boss and nothing else. That way you can actually appreciate the design of the boss and find patterns in their attacks, or at least enjoy the full fight. The boss fight against Famine almost made me lose my mind because of the unfair battle arena. You only have 4 platforms to stand on and 1 floating grappling point in the middle that sometimes is covered by the boss itself. So sometimes I accidentally grabbed the boss and just fell to my death, which was really frustrating. Without the rocket launcher, I'm afraid I wouldn't be able to beat this boss. It's my least favorite boss fight in this game for sure. One thing I also would like to mention is there's also a level editor in this game. So if you really enjoyed the gameplay and would like to play even more, you can play some custom made levels or even create them yourself. I have seen some examples of a few levels and they look like a fun challenge. So in general, Rusted Moss is a smooth metroidvania with fun gameplay and grappling hook mechanics. But some boss fights aren't the most fun to fight against, and the story is not bad, but it didn't manage to grab me. I really enjoyed the fast-paced gameplay, and I almost fully completed the whole map in my first playthrough, so I really liked the exploration in this game. There are a lot of areas with creative gimmicks and well-executed platform sections. And some of them, while being really stressful or unnerving, were a nice challenge, and beating them was very satisfying. I highly recommend to play this game with a mouse and keyboard, because aiming with your mouse feels a lot better than with a controller. I really think this game has a lot to offer, especially with the level editor, so it's definitely worth your money. It's not perfect, but it's for sure another solid addition to my Metroidvania collection. So be ready to show your grappling hook skills and master your gunplay to survive in this melancholic but also beautiful world of Rusted Moss.